You're going to have to live with some screw ups here and there, especially with younger kids. But mainly, this we talk. The game is about blocking and tackling when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. So just being able to have effort and that. I mean, when we have routes down the field, that's going to take time for younger kids. But up front and at receiver, the aggression part of the game is what we're looking for. I mean, that's all we're looking for is effort. I don't care if you make a mistake as long as you make it going forward, going 100%. But being hesitant is something that we have to cure early. And that's been our main emphasis for the couple of days we've had in pass.
You just want to see him go.
I just want to see you play hard. That's it. I just want to see you be aggressive. I want to see a mentality that you're going to finish every play in a dominant position, and that you're just working your tail off. And be decisive. That's the thing. There's more problems with being indecisive in anything than just making a decision, going hard at it. And then if you're wrong, we can get that stuff fixed. We can get your targeted to a different person or whatever. But the lack of aggression is something that's really, you got to figure out if a kid has it or not.
So you look at that from your O-line and from your receivers. Now, as far as the quarterbacks go, starting today with the full gear on, now what are you looking at there?
Well, their deal becomes execution. We're not doing a very good job of taking care of the football. We've had way too many fumble snaps, even in the shotgun. We have to be able to take care of the football. That's simple stuff. Handoffs and stuff like that. That's just something it's got to mean something to you, and we have to take care of the football at quarterback. Now, the execution part of it, obviously with a lot of younger guys, it's not all about the quarterback. There's a puzzle that fits together offensively, and we got to get everybody on the same page, and then we can start evaluating the whole execution of it, of the play. But the main thing is there's a certain progression, there's a certain program of every play that we program the quarterback to go through, and that's the main thing I'm looking at. Is he programmed right? There's going to be mess ups up front where a guy comes running through that kind of disturbs the play. But is his feet set? Is he set quick enough? Is it the right drop? Is his eyes in the right place? Is he going through his progression? Is he not panicking? Stuff like that. Because there's going to be issues up front in protection. Everybody's having it with younger kids, and it's the beginning of camp. We'll clean that up. That's our job as coaches. But we got issues if I'm sitting in meetings and I'm trying to program you a certain way, and you go out there and your eyes aren't in the right place. And so all I'm looking for with those guys is the progression right? Is his feet ready? Is his eyes ready? And if he's looking at the right place. It's not our job to change the depth chart. It's their job. All we're doing is evaluating. We'll evaluate your effort and what you're doing, and then we adjust the depth chart accordingly. And so, those kids that get disgruntled because of where they are on a depth chart, that's their own damn fault. They have the ability to change that, not us.
You talked about the depth the other day, and you said that, there are a lot of bodies out there, but you won't know what they're going to do until game time comes. I know it's just a few days later, but are you still feeling that way? And does it take until the games, or can you have an idea based on just what you see in practice leading up to it?
I think you have a good idea, but to go back on what I said we have, when I talk about depth, I talk about human bodies we have out there. I don't know if they're capable bodies or not. And so, a lot has been blown up about the depth we have. We might not have one guy that can play. We don't know that yet. And then we have no depth, I'm just talking about the number of people we got lined up back there at each position is a lot. I don't think you can necessarily evaluate those guys in a just way until you start doing situations. Because sitting out there running plays like we're doing, which is vital to the learning of the blueprint of the offense. But until you put them in situations, because football is about a lot more than just a play. It's about, what's the situation? Where are we at on the field? It's about thinking through the game, too. Until we put those guys under that pressure and under those situations, we don't know people's understanding of the game. Just running plays like that, we're just trying to execute plays. And so when it becomes a rhyme and reason while we're calling the play, then it becomes a whole different ballgame.